guys, welcome to my first What If video. Today, I wanted to tell you, my interpretation on what might have happened if Light Yagami died instead of L. My theory is, as we know, L and Light are cut from the same cloth. They're very much alike in a lot of ways. And of course, both were willing to do anything to kill the other. Which is why I think, if L had successfully tested out the notebook and the 13-day rule, it would have led to Kira's capture, and Light Yagami and Misa Amane's capture and execution. I believe L would have eventually became a greater threat than even Kira. Like I said, L and Light are cut from the same cloth, and we know how far L is willing to go to get what he wants. Committing to try out the notebook was proof of that. And I believe once L uses it once, he won't stop. I believe the power of the Deathnote would have eventually corrupted L, and if that happened, he'd be unstoppable. No one would stop L. The task force would be wiped out, and Nia and Mello would have both died trying to stop him. After all, L knows their real names. L would literally become El Kira. I base it on the fact because, as we know, Light says it himself, there's something about the Deathnote that makes humans want to try it out at least once. After all, look at what the Deathnote did to Light. He was just an honest student who was going to join the police force when he grew up. He was a good kid till the Deathnote corrupted him. That's why I believe in the end L would have not only carried on Light's will, he'd be more dangerous as Kira than Light ever was. He'd be virtually impossible to catch because of all the resources he's got. He knows the name of everyone on the task force who might try and catch him. Well, anyway, that's my interesting interpretation on what might have happened if L had been successful in testing out the notebook. At first, I believe L wouldn't believe he's doing wrong, just like Light, he'd have good intentions, but also, like everyone else who gets their hands on the Deathnote, it will slowly begin to corrupt them, and, well, I think we all know what happens then. Someone takes it too far.